everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Denver.
That mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Now the starting group for Baltimore. All out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Porter. And it's Bell in at the 5, roaming the paint. DiVincenzo against Porter. Porter with a block. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. There's 3-pointers off the mark. So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against Los Angeles.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Here are the Barons. Ball, the bounce pass. Cousins against Markkanen. Ball with a wide open look. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
Yeah, in this offense and in this structure, there's going to be opportunities to get a lot more assists for Cousins.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Tight D, tight D.
The pass to Bell. Outside, Bogdanovich. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Bogdanovich, another one of those draft players that gets stashed overseas for a few years. Drafted back in 2014 by the Kings before coming over for the 17-18 season.
First free throw is good. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Now here's Randall. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside, Bogdanovich. It's blocked.
And how about Markkanen using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
And Middleton kicks to Randall. No good on that one. And Baltimore going the other way now. Outside, Ball. Pass to Cousins. Right side, Ball. Clock at 6. Cousins inside. He's guarded by Markkanen. No good from Cousins. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. DiVincenzo passes to Markkanen. Over to the wing. Randall right side. Over Bell. Randall can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Bell's shot is good.
Well, right there, Jordan Bell just playing with tremendous aggressiveness that pays off.
Now here's Randall.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Najee. Knocked away. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Baltimore shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. Ball hits them both. And here's Randall. Passes to Markkanen. To the inside. And Markkanen throws it down.
And rising with such ease, Markkanen likes to get up top to bring it down.
Outside Bogdanovich. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bogdanovich has got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Randall passes to Markkanen. He dishes it to Middleton. Ball's knocked loose. Porter with the steal. One-on-one here. And he makes good on the layup.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Porter against Middleton. At the elbow, Randall. Markkanen trying to break loose.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Poke loose. Now DiVincenzo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Bogdanovich gets that steal, and now they're off to the races.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Bucks. They trail by 11. Here's Najee. Now the pass to Middleton. And they get it. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Ball with it. He's got 6. It doesn't go for him. Randall with some nice D. Markkanen trying to break loose. Misses from close range.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Bucks trail by 10. DiVincenzo passes to Markkanen. Here's Middleton. Launches it. And another three for Milwaukee.
If he's making shots like that, the teammates want to feed that confidence. Middleton with a sweet stroke.
And GA Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
First free throw is good.
There's been a lot of talk about Michael Porter Jr. and the way that he plays and how athletic he is. How's he doing that on the vegan diet? For some, it works well.
Looking at who's out there now for Baltimore. Portis, he's checked in for Bell. And Morris subbed in for Bogdanovich. And Porter drops them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now, here's Burks. Pass to Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Baltimore leading by 9. There's Ball with the 3. That shot off the mark. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by Morris. Here's Ball. And the rejection by Jackson. DiVincenzo against Morris. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Milwaukee, DiVincenzo.
And he makes the first. Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for Markkanen. And the Barons making a change here. Good on both. Baltimore leading by 7. Morris kicks to Portis. Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Roby. Back to Morris. And the layup's good off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Moore. Now here's Burks. Jackson from long range. And the Bucks miss again. Morris outside. It's Portis atop the key. Back to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Poked away. Stolen by Jackson. Moore outside. Back to DiVincenzo. And it's blocked. And here's Evans. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Morris finds Evans. And the rejection by Jackson. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And he wheels that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Now Morris. Shoots. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by Morris. It's stolen by Morris. There's the pass to Evans. Pass to Silva. Back to Evans. 5 on the clock. And here's Morris for 3. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Jackson against Morris. Fader on the way. Jackson misses.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Here's Evans, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's DiVincenzo. That one's not going to go. And the Barons the other way now. Here's Silva. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Roby. Rebounded by the Bucks. DiVincenzo's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the lob to Jackson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Like to see that play set up. Got to have 2 guys on the same page, and Josh Jackson finishes it off with an exclamation point.
Morris against DiVincenzo. Now here is Morris. Not a lot of room. Passes it to Silva. Can they get it? And Portis with the layup. And the Barons lead by 7.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
1:07 left to play here in the first. Portis against Lopez. Got a piece of it. With his first shot attempt, Roby with the rebound.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's Evans. Portis trying to free himself. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Baltimore shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one drops.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Grant's checked in. And both free throws good for Evans.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
They get a hand on it. Here's Silva. Lopez covering. And it's sent back by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
.27 seconds left in the first quarter. On the wing, Morris. Guarded by Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
For Baltimore, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. first one falls. And Morris drops them both.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
Morris against Grant. Right side Jackson. That's tipped. A three from Morris, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Baltimore, their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far, guys, from the Barons.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Bucks trail by 11. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Barons. Evans out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Silva in at the small forward. So it's the Barons now. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here is Morris. Ball's out of bounds. The Barons able to retain possession here. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Off the inbound pass. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And the wide open shot from Morris. No good on the three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the dunk by Grant.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Bogdanovic has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful three ball there.
Pass to Middleton. And here's Burks. Over Roby. Baltimore with the rebound. To the paint. Up and in on the layup. Roby's got the lead up to 12 now for the Barons.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
So both teams making some changes here. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Ball against Randall. Tipped away. It's stolen by Randall. Feeds it to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Ball. He has 6.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Baltimore. Michael Porter comes in for Jacob Evans. Grant against Bogdanovich. Bell with the block.
Timing by the athletic big man. Bell outstanding at getting up quickly for the rejection.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Now here's Randall. Poked loose. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Ball slams it in.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Bogdanovich against Grant. The pass to Middleton. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And a chance here to check out some stats for LaMelo Ball. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Baltimore leading by 16. Outside Porter. Back to Ball. Pass to Cousins. Baltimore moving that ball around. Passes it to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich, no luck. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there are so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. And Grant drops them both. Ball with it. 8 points for him. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Porter looking it over. Lock at 6. Over to the left wing. Cousins finds Ball.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Milwaukee on D. It's a 14-point game.
I think those are the exact shots that the coaching staff wants Bell to be taking. A smart offensive player who really knows his strengths.
Grant the pass to Markkanen. Pass to Middleton. Now the feed to Markkanen. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Possession goes to the Barons. Playoff seeding so important here. Let's have a look out west. You look at the Bucks. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens.
And right now for the Bucks, they're already looking to the offseason. And that's a shame. Their fans deserve a little bit more from this team.
The body language right now kind of telling the story. Losing takes a huge toll on you, especially during an 82-game grind.
Grant against Bogdanovich. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just you shouldn't miss that.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Bucks have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Ball. 8 points for him. It's tipped. Knocks down the 10-footer. Ball's got 10 points.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Randall. Middleton outside. Offline with his 3.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter. It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's Grant. Good D by Bogdanovich. Here are the Barons. They're on a 15-5 run here. And they double up Cousins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Grant. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. Over Randall. Again, the miss by Baltimore. And here is DiVincenzo. And the pass to Middleton. Here's Randall. Baltimore with the rebound. Ball's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Porter, no luck. Bucks trail by 17. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bell with the block. Now Ball. 10 points for him. Pass to Bell. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Ball, the pass to Cousins. Another shot. It's blocked. Ball against Randall. Knocked away. Stolen by Ball. And it's Baltimore on the break. Ball's running. Unable to get that one.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Markkanen inside the line. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Bucks trail by 19, and Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcast, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
DiVincenzo against Morris, and stolen by Portis. Here's Ball. Burks pulls it in. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 19, and Jackson gets it to go.
A lot of people feel like Moore has natural point guard ability, so I like to see him find the open man.
Ball with it. 12 points for him. Cousins, no one around him. That three off the mark. One-on-one fast break. Here's Jackson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins.
So important for Cousins to continue to develop that defensive awareness. I like to see him showing off some of that shot blocking ability.
Jacob Evans, he's checked in for Baltimore. Puts it up off the inbound. Goes back up. And DiVincenzo puts it in. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the night.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Morris passes to Evans. And here is Portis. A three from Morris. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got his sixth rebound on the night. Morris with the block. Passes it to Silva. A clear look for Cousins. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. That one is off.
You think about Josh Jackson and maybe him collecting 1 terabyte of information about how it is that Kawhi Leonard goes about his business. Great size, great length, great versatility. A good guy for Josh Jackson to look up to.
Baltimore making a switch here. Roby's checked in. .158 left in the first half. DiVincenzo kicks to Moore. Down low. Here's Lopez, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
DiVincenzo against Morris. Takes a three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Here's Jackson. He's got 5. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Jackson.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Inside, Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
I think the scouting report talks a lot about Josh Jackson is going to come at you and play downhill. You don't want him to get those kind of shots off. Nice dunk.
Now, here is Morris. Evans outside. Shoots over Burks. And it's Evans missing. Bucks trail by 13. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out left to the wing. And it's Lopez. And time on the assist by Burks.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 21 seconds left here in the second. DiVincenzo against Morris. Evans outside. A 3-ball. They get the rebound.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And so it's Baltimore enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Back to the action after this word.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Looking at the bearings. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They've really worked the inside well. Wow. Perfection. Getting a lot out of the offense from the paint. And when you're that effective inside, Ernie, Kenny, I know, makes life very hard for your opponent.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks.
Poor efficiency on offense. That's what jumps out at me. You're not going to win many games shooting under 35%. Bad shot selection, too much one-on-one play, not finishing with authority. Now, these are correctable errors. They could choose to come out in the second half and completely flip that script.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Brook Lopez. Randall out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Lowry Markkanen, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Pass to Bell. Feeds to Cousins. And they double up Cousins. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ball. The teardrop falls in. Ball's got 14 points.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
DiVincenzo. That one, no good. Nice D from Cousins. Stolen by Middleton. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Greg, is a broadcast. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
The versatility Middleton offers up is exceptional. A capable defender, a good scorer, an effective shooter. Those are the kind of switchblade players that coaches love.
Middleton hits them both. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. And Bogdanovich kicks to Porter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Baltimore with the ball. Now here's Cousins. Outside Porter. No good with the triple. Middleton outside. The dish to Markkanen. He kicks to Middleton. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet. Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Markkanen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
And a lethal score from pretty much every spot on the floor. Markkanen attracts a lot of defensive attention.
That free throw good for Markkanen.
No doubt about the potential that Markkanen has. He just needs to keep improving, especially on the defensive end.
And Markkanen drops them both. Baltimore leading by 10. And here is Ball. He's got 14. Now Bell. Back to Ball. And Cousins gets it to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Randall passes to Najee. It's Randall with the drive. And the shot goes down. Randall's got 5 now.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Cousins heading to the hoop. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Yeah, Cousins determined to finish that time any which way he could, sprinting up the court whenever he's got a chance.
Here's Najee. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Randall down low. He's covered by Ball. On the clock, a three for DiVincenzo. And another three for Milwaukee.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Throws it up high. Got a piece of it. Got a hand on it. Randall with the ball. He's got 5. Up top, DiVincenzo. Here's Markkanen. Softly drops in the floater. Markkanen's got 6 points in the quarter.
Hey, look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
It's good.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Here's Najee. The pass to Randall. Shot on the way, and he overshot that one, missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Randall, following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. Randall against Ball. It's deflected. To Cousins. Over Markkanen. It's deflected. Passes to Middleton. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Bucks. 9-point game. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton, and the Bucks miss again.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And once Porter has some momentum behind him, boy, he just rides it to the basket. An exceptional dunker of the ball.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Jackson, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Alec Burks comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Grant in for Jason Randall. Burks finds Grant. Bucks passing it around. Outside Jackson to the right side. Here's Markkanen. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Markkanen's got 8 here in the quarter.
Nice unselfish play there from Josh Jackson, showing a willingness to keep fleshing out his overall game.
Pass to Cousins. The pass to Portis.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
Burks can't get it to go. Baltimore leading by 9. Roby the pass to Ball. Now here's Cousins. He's covered closely. And the Bucks with possession here. Markkanen inside the line. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Markkanen's got 10 points in just the second half. Baltimore on offense. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Outside, Ball. Here's Cousins. Again, the miss by Baltimore. Here's Markkanen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
2 shots.
That free throw good for Markkanen. And the Bucks making a change here. Moore's checked in. Then for Baltimore, Silva's checked in. And Monte Morris subbed in for Ball. And Markkanen drops them both.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Now here is Morris. Pass to Portis. Now here's Evans. To the middle. Here's Morris. That one doesn't go. Bucks trail by 5. And it's the Bucks on the break. Grant gets a wide open look. A three-pointer no good. Baltimore on offense. Morris outside. To the left wing. Evans outside. Shoots over Markkanen. The shot's good from Evans. And the Bucks with possession here. Grant surveying the D. Evans against Burks. Jackson from long range. He can't hit that time. And Baltimore going the other way now. Morris against Grant. Portis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Barons lead by 9.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Grant the pass to Markkanen. Good on the shot.
Already a solid shooter. When you play off Markkanen, you risk getting burned.
And Morris has got the ball here for Baltimore. Pass to Silva. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Baltimore, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And he knocks down the first one. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And a switch here also for Baltimore. Porter's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Bucks trail by 8. To the paint. Moore inside. He's against Evans. Burks on the wing. There's the lob to Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
In attack mode right now, Josh Jackson doing things.
Morris outside. Floats one up. Lopez with the block. Porter against Burks. Porter with a block. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Kicks to Evans. Offline with his three.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Baltimore. The Bucks trail. 1:35 left to play in the third.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Portis kicks to Morris. Pass to Porter. Oh, that's blocked. Now the Bucks moving it up. Jackson's got the ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Jackson's got 14 points for the game.
A decent shooter once he gets his feet set. Jackson making an effort to be better off the dribble.
And there's the pass to Cousins. Looking to end his cold spell, and Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Burks. And it's sent back by Morris. They recover it. Lopez against Portis. Just 5 to shoot. On its way from Burks for 2. But they recover it. On the wing, Jackson. Covered by Evans. Moore outside. Over Morris. There's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the boards, solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bucks lead by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for Baltimore, Bobby Portis out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Monte Morris. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Evans in at the 2 spot. Now here is Morris. Got a piece of it. Pass to Moore. He dishes it to Burks. Poked away and stolen by Cousins. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Morris, and right on target. Good. And the Barons lead by 1. Now here's Moore. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Passes it to Jackson from outside the arc, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Pass to Portis. Morris with the ball. Shoots from the high post. Cousins, no good.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Porter. Porter against Jackson. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Baltimore. Trailing by 2. Morris with the bucket.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Some changes here for the Barons. Jordan Bell comes in for Portis, and it's Bogdanovich in for Jacob Evans. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
At the line for your Bucks, DiVincenzo. Taking 2 shots.
Throw drop for DiVincenzo. Ball's checked in for Monte Morris. And so he hits both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Ball against Randall.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Randall finds Markkanen. Here's Middleton beyond the arc. Baltimore with the rebound. Ball's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Bogdanovich, and Baltimore again with the bucket.
That's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Ball against Randall, stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way, and Ball slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Baltimore leading by 4. Great D that time for Middleton.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And the basket is good.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Now, here's ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's where you appreciate the physical play that DeMarcus Cousins brings to the game every night, willing to take the contact there even while he's shooting.
No good on the free throw.
There's just no question about Boogie Cousins and how elite he is as a talent in this league, especially at his position. A bruising, powerful center who can do just about everything you want offensively.
And he sinks the second. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Randall passes to Najee. Back to Randall. Porter with the steal. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
Bucks trail by 5. Randall surveying the D. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Here's Najee. Baltimore with the rebound.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Here's Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Najee. Bogdanovich has gone only 4 of 11 from the field. Randall outside. The pass to Najee, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Baltimore calls time here. Cousins against Markkanen, trying to break that ice-cold streak. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Bogdanovich. Top of the key ball. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Randall passes to Markkanen. The shot by Middleton, wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Bogdanovich passes to Porter. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And that one goes long. Bucks trail by 5. Randall outside. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
But that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Pass to Bell. And it's blocked. Randall outside. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Cousins heading to the hoop. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Well, some agility shown by DeMarcus Cousins, even at that size, can still get on up.
Randall against Ball. Now here's Randall. Defense is right there. Passes it to DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot from downtown. Baltimore with the rebound. Bell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ball feeling it out a bit. Markkanen on the double team. Cousins. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Cousins. Cousins has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. 9-point game. With the teardrop. Ball dishes to Bogdanovich. Ball up top. With some art. Doesn't go for him. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Randall finds Markkanen. Pass to Middleton to end the cold streak. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Porter. Over Middleton. It's rebounded by Najee. Najee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. 3-pointer Markkanen. No good. And the Barons the other way now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Cousins, the pass to Ball. Knocks it loose. Middleton with it. Now guarded by Ball. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Cousins. Back to Bogdanovich. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 4th assist in this one.
Trying to improve every year. That's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Timeout called the Bucks.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
And what an active set of hands he's had on him tonight. He's come up with several big steals and giving them some valuable extra possessions. And that energy on D is carried over to the other guys on the court. You can definitely count on that.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Now here's Randall. Will it go? Markkanen can't get it to go. And even 3-on-3 break. Ball from long range. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
I like to see Cousins share the ball, probably a good thing with the team he's on now. He draws so much attention, it opens up the passing lane.
Ball against Randall. Markkanen kicks to Middleton. It's good from about 19 feet. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Baltimore leading by 13. And here is Ball. Cousins, the pass to Porter. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Randall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's DiVincenzo. Porter with a block. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Barons.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for LaMelo Ball.
So sharp on the passing tonight. Guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Barons on D. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Lopez passes to Owens. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, Baltimore with the rebound. Passes it to Clemens. He feeds it to Cousins. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Barons making a change here. Bell's checked in. And Milwaukee has possession. They trail by 16. With the floater. Here's Clemens. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bell up on top. Baltimore moving that ball around. Here's the 3. The rebound by Grant. Now Brown. And so the Barons take the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.